Hey traders, John Howell here, officialjohnhowell.com. In this video, we're going to go through a stock overview and have a big, deeper look at this stock. So let's get into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright traders, let's have a look at UNH in this video, United Health Group. To the right we have our weekly chart, to the left we have our daily chart. To the right we're going to have a look at the weekly chart first. Let's squeeze our weekly chart up and you can see what's actually on there for now. We can actually see we have this long-term weekly trend line, which may come into play if we have another GFC, which everyone says we're going to have. I believe we're going to have too, but we just don't know when. And by looking at this here, by looking at this overall pattern through here, by looking at this overall weekly chart, you can see we had this level of support or resistance through here. Now, I do believe, now let me just delete this off here, and I do believe if I draw a trend line that over the next 12 months, yeah, good on you, John. I believe sometime in the future we will hit $100. I don't know when. It could be next year. It could be 10 years from now. Have you ever seen an analyst do that on TV? Who's at 102, but I do believe sometime in the future it'll get to 100. Yeah, sometime in the future it'll get to 152. Yeah, good on ya. By looking at what we're seeing right now, I can see a few things here. First, I can see where the market's the market is creating a bit of it's creating like a bit of a what I call like a bullish reversal flag. Market runs up and then running sideways through here. You can see that through there. Plus also on the daily chart, guys, we're seeing how it's definitely struggling through there. So to me, I believe this has a lot more downside to come. A lot more downside to come. And I believe the next few weeks is going to be a big drop down through here. I believe we're going to get a drop down through here. And I believe we're at least going to get to... Where's my 200 moving average on this chart here? Where is it? Right there. So we're going to at least get to the 200 moving average. At least. And I also believe there's going to be a lot more downside. If you look at the Fibonacci retracements, you can see here, up through there. So I believe, guys, that over the next few months that we are going to get down towards this level through here, between that level and that level through there, and possibly even lower. If it really steams up, then we have this level down here, which is the weekly trend line down through here. Now, one thing I didn't do is I didn't do a little parallel trend line. Let me see where does that come into place. It's right there. So as you can see, right there. So we have at least, I believe, a short-term drop's coming to about 10% drop for starters. Okay, for starters, I believe a short-term drop's coming for starters. And then what I do see is I also see, So what I also do see is I also see that, if it's short-term drop is to around about 110. That's a short-term target. If it really steams up, we're likely to get down to the 50% retracement, which is down here. And then the ultra aggressive target is obviously down here at the weekly trend line. So if the things do really start to speed up, we have a big 10-15% drop down. I know that sounds like crazy talk right now, but looking at what we're looking at right now, guys. It definitely looks really weak, especially if we have a week closing below this trend line, guys. That'll give me the confirmation we are now ready for a drop down. So that's what I do see, guys, looking at this as well, and what I'm looking at UNH. It may be good for maybe a bit of a straddle trade if you wanted to do that. Maybe buy like puts way down the bottom here at say 110. And then maybe $130 option, $130 puts or something like that. You know what I mean? So it may be good for that. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, but that may be what you want to do. So, okay. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.